Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to learn about plants and animal cells. Okay, when we say a cell, what do we mean? Simplified, a cell is a basic unit of life. So a cell is a basic unit of life. You just want to jot it out. So this is it. You can write it down. Okay. We have organisms with only one cells. Organisms with only one cells. And organisms with only one cells are termed as unicellular organisms. Unicellular organisms. These animals are termed as unicellular organisms. And we have euglena, we have paramecium, and what have you? We even have amoeba. Okay. We also have organisms that have two cells. They are also called multicellular organisms. Okay. Examples of the multicellular organisms are, we can get man, that's you, the one watching me, man, woman, boy, girl, you are termed as a multicellular organism. Man, monkeys, the monkeys that you have at home, in the park, reserves, they are also multicellular organisms, among others. You can name them, there are so many of them. Okay, we are going back to our main topic, plants and animal cells. Okay, let's move on since you understand up to here. So now you're going to take the plant cell. We're going to take the plant cell from here. A plant cell is a cell that is found in the plant. Okay, we are going to draw the structure of the plant and label it nicely. So let's go. So I'm drawing the plant cell currently. As you can see, I'm drawing the plant cell. Okay, this is the structure of the plant cell. When you're asked in your examination to draw the plant cell, this is how to draw it. Now, we term this side as our cell membrane. This is called the cell membrane. This is termed as the cellulose cell wall. So this is our cellulose cell wall. Okay, when we come here, this is our nucleus. Nucleus. Repeat after me, nucleus. Not nucleus, nucleus. Okay. Then we label our vacuole. Vacuole. This is our vacuole. When you're drawing it, make sure it is bigger than any other part of the plant cell. Of course, apart from this. Okay. This side containing nothing is termed as the it's termed as the cytoplasm. It's mostly made up of liquid. It's the liquid part of the plant cell. Okay, let's label this. This is our chloroplasm. This is our chloroplasm. Then this is These small things you see here are our mitochondria. Mitochondria is multiple, so you can label it like this: mitochondria. And single is mitochondrion. Okay, let's move on. So this is the labeling of the plant cell. You can label it on your textbooks or your jotters and follow it fervently. You can memorize it, but make sure you understand it. Okay, you're going to the parts of the plant cell and their functions. Okay, you're going to take the cell membrane. Now, what does the cell membrane do in the plant cell? Basically, the cell membrane serves as a barrier between the inner part of the cell and the outer part of the cell. Basically, that's how it is. It's also partially or semi-permeable. That means water or any liquid can easily pass through it, penetrate through it. That's the cell membrane. Okay, let's go to the nucleus. The nucleus. What's the nucleus? The nucleus is termed as the part of the plant that controls the life activities of the cell. It controls the life activities. So when you're asking your examination, the nucleus controls the life activities of a cell. Okay, you're going to the vacuole. Now, what's the vacuole? The vacuole is the biggest part or the largest part of the plant cell. It stores excess food in plant, and it also gives the plant some basic shape in order to provide food for the plant. So let's take our mitochondria. The mitochondria is the part of the plant cell that provides energy to the cell. Basically, provides energy to the cell. It's also termed as the powerhouse. So when you see it in your examination, you see what part of the cell, plant cell, is termed as the powerhouse, you know that it's your mitochondria or your mitochondria. Okay, we are going to move on to the chloroplast. The chloroplast is the second smallest part of the cell that helps the plant to provide its own food. Without the chloroplast, plants cannot make their own food. The chloroplast contains chlorophyll. And you see the essence of chlorophyll. We learned in photosynthesis that chlorophyll helps plants to attract sunlight through the stomata. Okay, let's move on. That's it. Okay, we'll be moving on to differences between the plants. No, let's go to the plant animal cell. Animal cell. So we are going to draw the structure of the animal cell. Make sure you label it when you are asked. Got it? Okay, let's move on. So I'm drawing the animal cell now. This part of the animal cell is the cell membrane. Cell membrane. This part is the mitochondrion. This is our nucleus, as you say, and this is our vacuole. We also have the outer part of the nucleus. Okay, so as you can see, this is the structure of the animal cell drawn on the board. Now this is how you should go about it when you are asked in your examination. Okay, we'll be moving on to differences between the plant cell and the animal cell. And for the functions of the parts of the animal cell, they are the same as the plant cell. So let's move on. Okay, we are going to differentiate between the plant cell and the animal cell. Now, we have our plant cell and animal cell. Mostly we tabulate it, so make sure that you do it how you're supposed to do it, so that the examiner or the one marking will be able to understand what you are writing for him. Okay, so differences between the plant cell and the animal cell. So the plant cell contains what we call chlorophyll. So plant cell contains chlorophyll. Animal cell do not contain chlorophyll. Animal cell do not contain chlorophyll, and plant cell contains chlorophyll. Okay, our plant cells contain large vacuoles, whilst our animal cell contains small or little vacuoles. Okay, also our plant cell has large cell membrane, and our animal cell contains small cell membrane. Okay, so these are basically the differences between plant cell and animal cell. Okay, now let's move to their similarities. So we are moving on to the similarities of the two cells, bracket our plant and animal cells. So similarities between the plant cell and the animal cell. Okay, now when we draw the plant cell and the animal cell, we see that they all have vacuoles. You see that they all have vacuoles. Whether they are small or big, they all have vacuoles. They all have nucleus. I hope you saw it when we are doing it. They all contain nucleus. Okay, let's move on. They all have mitochondria. Remember, mitochondria is multiple and mitochondrion is single. So you can see they all have mitochondrion too. Okay, they all have inner cell walls. The two cells have inner cell wall, whether the nucleus that have the inner cell wall or the vacuole, they all have inner cell walls. Okay, Thank you. I hope you have learned something today. I'm hoping and moving forward to bringing you more videos. Our next topic will be testing for starch, test for glucose, test for carbohydrate, and test for protein together with fat and oils. Do hit the like button and make sure you subscribe. If you don't subscribe, there's no way we can have the productivity to give you. So make sure you subscribe and comment. Goodbye. See you next time.